All right, we back. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We're gonna get straight into this. So, me likey, me likey. There's only two cards facing, and I put them in the top of my bottle line. And I was gonna do the divine feminine message, but I'm gonna do twin flames of separation, especially with this little lead right here. I like this shit. So. Head as swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, decisions you're making. Everything starts in the mind. Okay. Cups, shoulders. Feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Fool is the heart and mind department, the divine feminine. Then you got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Wands are the current, the now, the ing. ING, living, learning, earning, breathing, seeing, speaking, hearing, current. What you've done has actions and behavior attached to it. What you're doing has actions, no. What you've done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do don't. In the book of life, everything you've ever done, that's done. It's recorded. You know it's 2 angels in the story that record everything you do, even the nasty shit. That's their job. They don't fuck with you. They don't talk to you. That ain't their job. Got others that you can fuck with, but them personally, that's what they do. That's why what you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing does too. What you finna do, that don't. It ain't even recorded, son. It ain't even. It's nothing. Literally, no thing. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. Who's the queen of wands? The divine feminine. You can tell. There's a lot of tens out here. I see a lot of completion. This is gonna be twin flames of separation. You know what? Scratch that. Divine feminine joint. Pentacles. Toes. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Pinnacle could be an actual pinnacle, like P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E, like a position, a place, a moment in life, a title. It's a pinnacle, whatever it is. It's temporary too. You know, like the world. What's the world? It's just a temporary space and time where all things expire. The world is a pinnacle. Until you flat earthers, man, that shit cool until like I see your whole ideology. Like if you believe in the flat earth, that technically believes that earth is the only thing in this universe, and I think that's just dumb. Like, talk about self-centered. It's another conversation. But yeah, it's a trillion inhabited planets out here. This is just one in a trillion inhabited planets. And know what system we in. It's a whole galactic federation out here. People, please understand that. That's why it's Ascension here. It's a whole fucking realm up here. GP, are you with me? Hey, you gotta get high, get higher. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta really get in tune to everything that's out here. People so self-centered on this third rock from the sun, which is just temporary. People really trying to live here forever. Like motherfuckers really think that this shit is gonna be nigga asteroid to smack this at any time. Sun can destroy this bitch at any time. Comet can hit this bitch at any time. It's happened before. It's gonna stop. The world is just as vulnerable in the universe as the human body is in the world. And I live from Chicago. I ain't there no more, but as vulnerable as the average citizen is in Chicago, Illinois, Chirac, that's how vulnerable the world is in the universe. It's that vulnerable. And anything can happen in the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep that in mind as I don't say. Feminine, this is your reading. So, first card, your message, overall energy, we got the Four of Wands. Twin Flame Union, Reunion, and Recognition. This is the prize. fake ass twins out here. It's a lot of fake fucking divines. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be down like bread. They ain't even putting no work in. They don't even know the rules to this shit. They don't even know what it is. They don't even know who their divine counterpart is. They don't even know who their divine masculine is, first of all. They're alone themselves. They're along their own path. You know, path, purpose, evolution. That's the Three of Wands. That's the card before this twin flame shit. People don't understand this path brings you to union or to recognition or to reunion. And what are wands? The current actions and behavior, things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you did. Four of wands, it's the pride. This is where this twin flame thing is to you. I admit, when I first came into this demo, I thought it was something else. Like the prize, what I really wanted me and my twin flame to be on and shit. But I quickly seen that shit was dead. That ain't what it was. I'm like, I ain't bet. I think I'm asking to do the same thing. I had a vision of what it could be till he started to get me. Like, he gets mad when I say we equals and we the same and shit. He doesn't get that part when I say it. I don't really care about that much. But it's like, we're not equal. I mean, we are in metaphoric ways and ways that I can use an example. I mean, it's true. We are alike, but we definitely different. You know what I'm saying? So, uno momento. Genuine differences. The song I'm hearing in my head right now. Everybody's twin flame situation is different. It's tailor-made for you. Your divine masculine is exactly who you need in your life at this present moment or in this present time. And vice versa. Once I seen what this was, like what union really is with my twin, and I got in the union because I had a vision of what it was, you know what I'm saying, or what it could be. And that's what it is. Remember, union is going to happen regardless, but it's going to be what you want. Your idea of what this is, the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. That's what you're grinding for. That's what you in this for union. Or to be reunited or to meet your twin. You know what I'm saying? That's the prize. This is what you want it to be, what your divine masculine wants it to be, and what God needed to be. Wrapped in one energy. That's what this is. But you gotta at least know where you're going. Have a visual of what this can be or what this is. So it can be that. You get my drift? It's gonna take a while. Quick for some. We got some righteous manifestors out here. We got some agents in the matrix too, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, just do it the right way. Bottom line, we got the Ten of Cups. Most important card in this message, happiness. Emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, or happiness. Happiness is a feeling. It's temporary. Comes back. Feelings come in waves. When you feel good, it hits you. Feel bad, that shit hit you too, probably right after the good. It's like you doing your thing. It's like you're in a skating rink. You've been in a skating ring in a minute, you getting it in and shit. Song come on, you just like gliding on ice. You looking like a whole figure skater in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody spilled their surge on the floor and you hit that puddle of pop and you just spaz out. You fall horribly and ugly too, and it's just a bad fall. And you was just so swagged out before you slipped this shit, and it's like you try to catch yourself, but you end up looking like Scooby Doo and shit for like a whole minute and shit. It's like it took you a minute to fall, then you fall, and then you pick yourself up, and you gotta skate away. But you visioning of what you finna do before you get off this floor because you trying to play it off. Anything can be played off. It's how you play it. Play it. You're gonna fall on your face. Okay? You're gonna have bad days. But when the good happens, appreciate that shit. Don't cling on to it. Cling on to shit. You know what I mean? Learn to appreciate it while it's here. And then just know it's gonna come back. Union. It's always gonna come back. You separated from your twin right now, you're gonna be back cool. You always get back together. That ain't shit. It comes in waves. happiness comes in waves. Anytime you find yourself holding on to happiness, holding on to a good feeling, holding on to something good, that's just a sign you're going at it the wrong way. Embrace it while it's there. When it's gone, just know it'll be back if it's meant for you. You know? But aside from that, you gotta be happy with yourself. You gotta make yourself happy. How you gonna make someone else happy? Okay, if you don't even know what happiness is, how can you define it for your ship, relationship, friendship, whatever? Um, Directly, consciously, energy you coming out of divine feminine. You got the Ten of Swords. This is death or a permanent ending. Death is prevalent. Happens every day. There's a lot of people who didn't wake up this morning. There's a lot of people who ain't even gonna make it to sleep tonight. Anybody can get it. It ain't about how old you are or how young you are. Like death just come for anybody. Like I say, death is mental. It's something you register, and it's mental. Don't let it affect you. Don't let this mental death turn into a physical one for you. What I mean by that is, like I say, I'm not teaching you how to grieve. I'm not teaching you, people losing real good ones. I'm just saying loss. I told you, it's temporary. Life is temporary, man. We only here for a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I show actions and behavior that matter. It ain't about what the fuck you got, because what you got, you ain't finna take with you. You know what I mean? It ain't about pinnacles. You know what I mean? You can make all the money to provide for your family, but if you wasn't physically there for your family, and then you drop dead and shit, you ain't even get a chance to build with your family because you spent your whole life chasing pinnacles. Or, hey, appreciate the people that's around, because they ain't gonna be around. Appreciate yourself, because you ain't finna be around. You know what I'm saying? And death, like I say, this is just a sign to get life insurance, a sign to get a life policy on somebody else or some shit, given how they living or whatever, like death. Look at it different. Ascended minds look at death as just the beginning. I look at death as think at the beginning. Or God needs you somewhere. Especially the people who just die out of nowhere and shit. Who it's just like, fuck. Why, God? Hey, God needs them. Hey, yo, we need you over here. Like now. We need you on this planet over here now. Like, bring your ass. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really think, what kind of God do you serve? I don't know. God I serve, I just think God just be like, even with babies and shit, like, yo. This one, we need him over here. You know what I'm saying? Big mama, bring her up. Yo, same. Good work here. Very good work. We need you over here. Like I say, God's work is never done. It's like 1.5 trillion planets out here. Fucking universe is infinite. This is just Earth, nigga. This is not everything. You know what I'm saying? We was somewhere else before we came here. And when we leave here, we're going somewhere else. You dig? Listen. Death is what the fuck you think it is. If it's the end and that's it and whatever, and you living your life because in your head or with your interpretation of what death is, I told you, death is the beginning. We have to die and rematerialize to even be in the presence of God. So we gotta do this. It's part of life. Death. I just see feminines redefining what that is, as you should. Subconsciously, we got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords is a permanent ending. Ten of Wands is a temporary ending. So Ten of Swords would be a divorce. Ten of Wands would be breaking up with this person who you kind of knew was shady before you married him and ended up divorced. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Swords is you losing your job because of being tardy a lot or absent a lot. Ten of Wands is not being tardy. Like getting on that shit so this wouldn't have happened. Ten of Swords, your card is took. Ten of Wands, this is just shit you could have prevented or saved or whatever to prevent this. Like we can all prevent death. We're gonna die, but we can at least prolong it. Shit you need to stop before it gets here. Shouldn't get here. Stroke, heart attack. Shit that's out of your hands. You just had a stroke that's out of your hands. I mean, you led to that. This dis-ease in the mind leads to disease in the body. Like, y'all know the script. Before shit gets lost or gets gone, it was signs. You didn't have to get here, or this didn't have to happen for things to be clear. Like I said, Only thing that permanently ends is shit that doesn't serve you anymore, spiritually, path wise, purpose wise, and just death, physical death. Everything else is temporary, and you can literally divorce your husband, but you can always get back. But what y'all had is dead. It'll never be the same again. That's what death can be. It's just something that's never gonna be the same. Somebody died and not here anymore. Never gonna be the same. But it's mental. Okay. Temporary innings. This is shit you can prevent. Break up with this motherfucker before you have a baby from this motherfucker. Like, stop. Leave this motherfucker alone before, like I say, they. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, karma, Joe. Karma. Karma. People you don't even need to deal with. Some people you don't even need to entertain. Some people you don't even need looking at you. Knowing your business. In your shit. Huh? To wands, that's like I say, kicking a friend to the curb, leaving a family member alone, doing shit before shit gets worse. Because you know where it could be, because you see the wands, actions and behavior from them. Their actions and behavior alone should tell you to leave them alone. But you want to be nice, you want to be a diplomat, you want to hop the fence, you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Okay, it's gonna lead into some shit that's gonna fuck you up. That Mr. Nice Guy shit, that Mrs. Nice Guy garbage, that being fuck diplomacy. Listen, Ten of Cups, be happy. Four Wands, it's your prize. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything outside your cipher fuck your shit up. You got some good shit going on. Some shit that a hater or a bitter person or a person that want to vicariously do you or just a jealous motherfucker will just let it bring down. Because you got the eight of Pentacles. This is a life. You got a whole life. Told you something that the average person don't have. Life is what you make it. Life is shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable beds you're sleeping on, the four walls you call your shelter, which is what the four wands can be too, your actual place of residence. That's in your life, your car, your job, children, your God, your twin. You know what I mean? Be a bum in the street with all that. I know some so-called homeless people, so-called bums, to y'all terms and shit, but shit, they life way better than y'all. They doing way more crunk ass, turned up ass, cool ass, refreshing ass, helpful ass, God body business ass shit than you can do with all that shit you got in your life. I see people, I mean, hey, your whole family in a shack with a great fucking life. And it could be a motherfucking whole mansion with they fake ass family, fake ass wife, fake ass kids, fake ass friends with no life. Life is what you make it. I mean, it's just appreciate the things you got in it, because guess what? What you got cannot be there. They're pinnacles. They're temporary. They're going to expire. Appreciate what you have. Because at any moment, any pinnacle in your life can get taken, can non-exist, stolen, lost. That's how pinnacles work, huh? It's like you lose your ring. You know what I mean? You lost it on a trip or some shit. And you're sick. You know, it's just a ring. It's really what it is. You sick about it. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, the person who found your ring is probably like, I don't know, it's like you were in Hawaii and you lost your fucking ring. And it's like this guy that lives in Hawaii who lives like basically in a fucking tree. It's like he lives in a little cute shack and shit in this tree. It's just like a Swiss Family Robinson type vibe and shit. He doesn't have much money, you know what I'm saying? But he's like a good guy. But he has this young lady that he's got his eye on and kind of wants to marry her. But he wants to do it in a way that's like big. Doesn't have any money, so even when it comes to even getting the ring and marry her, it's out the question as far as the ring is concerned. But it's like, here it is. He's walking with his head down, shoegazer, walking with his head down, shoegazing, and it's like, boom, he sees the ring. It's like a sign from God. Marry her. And like he, spends the money he would have bought on a whack ass ring to get a nice little box for the ring that he found, and it's like he proposed. She's just ecstatic, like, how? Man. So it sucks for you because you lost your wedding ring or whatever the fuck, but it just happened to fit right on shorty hands. It's like, man, like your Tragedy could be another person's triumph when it comes to things. That's what I'm saying. Hey, never know how life works, especially when it comes to pinnacles, especially when it comes to life. Like one man's treasure is another man's treasure. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. When shit don't work out, when you don't end up with that job anymore, when you don't end up with that property anymore, when you don't end up with shit, it's a sign somebody else need it, or it could be a bigger blessing. You know? I'm not saying people deserve shit in your life. No, I'm just showing you how pinnacles work. They can get switched and transitioned quick. Subconsciously, as far as that's concerned, your life is concerned, you just got the Five of Swords. This is focus. Some of your life, you really need to put some focus on. What is that? Six of Cups, the sauce. You can focus more on your sauce. Six of Cups, that's your sauce, that's your steez, that's your essence, that's what makes you you, that's your swag, that's your kick-ass personality. Like I said, we're all unique and different, but we're all the same. And that's what the Six of Cups represents. No one's better than anyone else. Okay? You can be smarter than another person, you can be richer than another person, you can be more cultured than another person, you can speak more languages than another person, you can have a lot over the next, but we're all the fucking same. It's like we're clones. But the only thing that makes us different is the little differences, genuine differences. I keep hearing that song. Is the differences in your life. Everybody is meant for somebody. I'm telling you, it's an ugly ass person out here that's the love of their life that looks sexy as fuck to somebody else. Every crackhead man I see on the streets of Chicago, keep a bitch. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Love finds people, man. She can be cockeyed, bow-legged, and a midget. There's gonna be a dwarf man that's gonna find that. Like I say, you can be big as hell. You gonna find a little motherfucker that love the shit out your big ass. Like you think your gap is too big. It's a person that loves the shit out that gap. Like you got one big titty and little titty, they call you Biggie Littles and shit. But it's a nigga that's into that. Like I say, bro, it's a big world, man. And, you know, you should never have to settle for shit because this shit literally out here meant for you. You know what I mean? Like, because you saucy or you have a certain sauce signature that another person been dreaming about or is in fucking love with. Like, you know, just something you need to focus on. That your sauce is not only just swaggerific, you know, tasty and shit on some complete shit. It's just it's meant. It's like, what's your favorite food? Okay, what makes it your favorite food? All right, it's like you meet another person whose favorite food is yours. Y'all into the same shit. You know what I mean? It's like you wouldn't give ice cream to a person that's lactose intolerant. But maybe this person that's lactose intolerant just ain't ate in days. And don't mind the intolerance for this moment to eat some ice cream right now. You know what I mean? Like, even if you ate a person's flavor, it's flavor nonetheless. Like, I hope some of that catches y'all. I gotta write this up. Joe, first time in 2 weeks. I'm fucked up. All right. You directly in regards to the masculine energy. You got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. You know, awareness is just the first step. You can know how to identify a twin flame and all that. You sit and watch twin flame videos all motherfucking day. That's cool. All right. Next step. What's the first step? What's the first move? Okay, you think this is your twin. You think this is your divine masculine. Okay, what the fuck you finna do now? It's time to step it up. Are you gonna introduce yourself? Drop a message, drop a text. I don't know. Go holler at a psychic. Make sure before you just start coming on strong to this potential mate, potential twin flame, potential whatever. It's the first step. I told you, divine feminines lead this twin flame expedition. He's the king. You know what I'm saying? He does leading too, and you do some following also. But it's the expedition. How does a queen move in the chessboard? Right. How does a king move in the chessboard? Bet. What's the king's job? To stay alive. Two of Wands. That's their job. Divine Feminine, what's your role? 3 of Wands. To evolve your masculine, evolve yourself, evolve this game. So your masculine can win. So you can win with your masculine. Home base, home team. You know, this all starts from the first step, awareness. Next step is 2 of Wands. That's survival. You gotta keep this shit alive. This twin flame shit has to be the hardest shit that I ever went through in my life. The hardest thing I ever went through. But it's turned me into a whole fucking psychic. Nigga, I'm Gambit from X-Men now. Straight up. I mean, I'm nice without cards. You feel me? But, you know, I keep that pole on me. You hear me? Hey, Gambit. I'm Gambit from fucking X-Men. That's what this twin flame shit did to me. Transform you into a whole different person. Everything is different about me. My consciousness, my heart, my spirit, my vibe, my everything. You know? Fucking X-Men. Actual powers out here. I'm like psychic medium, G. Like, I amaze myself with what the fuck I can do. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this twin flame. But you gotta get everything out of it. Like I say, God, my twin flame is Wolverine. Wolverine. That's who he is. He ages well. Can heal himself. DNA, all that shit. Like, this motherfucker can really rearrange his DNA, cause like on a level I've never seen. DNA for over 14 years. Never seen a person in his mental condition survive and thrive in his condition, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got power to do it. You got powers. Have you found them? Have you activated them shits yet? Do you know which X-Men you are yet? We got Jim Grays out here, Jean Grays out here, we got Phoenixes out here, we got Rogues out here, we got Psylocke out here, like we got this is slew of us. And don't know X-Men got the same power. Hey, take advantage of your twin flame demo. That's the awareness that you need. The end game. Like I say, the prize. Even after step 4 of the wands process, you still got 5 through king. And being in the king of wands energy is you stepping into your masculine side. That's the last shebang. It's cool identifying you with divine feminine and all, but you still gotta tap into your masculine side. People call it dark energies, negative side. Fuck all that. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Yin yang. You know, balance. It's a process. Just know that. Subconsciously, indirectly, when coming to masculine, you got the 9 of cups. Dreams come true, wishes granted, miracles. Goes back to the prize. Please know what your twin flame demo could be, or what it should be, or what you want it to be, so you can get there and have that wish granted, have that dream come true, have that miracle happen for you. Happened for me, and I'll sit here and tell you it was the best shit ever. Didn't last that long because nothing does. But I reached my prize. At least with my twin flame demo. Shit, I tell my master now every time he decides to peace out, separate himself, get whatever, like he's doing right now, and he does often. You know what I'm saying? I don't even trip no more because I understand why he does it, because I know why I'm asking, and it ain't no biggie. I've done my job with him. You know what I mean? Haven't fulfilled my purpose, but my job would have been done. A lot of divine feminists with unfinished jobs. A lot of divine feminists don't even establish their role. Like I said, you got to establish your role in this, your divine masculine's role in this. His job is the 2 of wands, your 3 of wands. Support you and your wands and behavior. I mean, your actions and behavior, or the shit that you're doing, or the shit you got going on, which is your 3 of wands. You need a 3 of wands to get to a 4 of wands, because that's the process. Book with me, I'll put you more on that. But yeah, dreams have to come true. Wishes have to be granted. Miracles gotta happen. Number 1, to let you know that you serve a God, or whoever you serve is the right one. Baby, it's not one true God though. God indwells your mind, so you should know exactly who the one true God is. But at any rate, you are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. You are the master manifester here, divine feminine. Excuse me. You can make it happen. You just gotta see what it is. Future final roll wrapping you up. Going to the future directly with stress. Once again, stress is something you put on you, like salt on your steak, like cheese on your taco, like ketchup on your fries. You don't need ketchup, you don't need salt, you don't need cheese. You can eat it as is. You don't have to stress. You're too blessed to be stressed. For those who found their twin flame, that's what's up. Shit, you're gonna get powers off this shit. You're gonna be a real X-Men after this shit. But your job is to make sure your masculine is just as evolved as you are. You are a whole new creature. You need to make sure your masculine is too. You don't look the same. Like I say, this is traces of actual divines. And I've been online for about six years, going on 7 years. You can see the transition. Where the fuck I was at to where the fuck I'm at now. Like how I used to look to how I look now. Like it's a different person. You see what I'm saying? Before I had powers to me presently having powers. The services that I had when I first started to the services that I got now. The mentality and the fucking heart. The emotions that I had then, nigga, everything has changed. I could show you a picture of me and my twin flame when we first met. We were both the same. I just happened to shave my head. He was having to shave his head. We was both bald, fat slobs. We just overindulged in the shit that we was doing in Access. It was a bad spot in my life. It was the bad spot in my life. We came together. And the shit transformed us both. Me first, then him. Me in bursts, him in a consistent level. At this current time, my twin flame is probably, I'm pretty sure to his friends, they looking at him like, damn, nigga, you totally different. You are definitely not the same person you was whenever this change occurred. Whenever you got your Twitter shit. And you can say the same for me. Like, that's what this shit does. Get powers out this shit. Change your life with this shit. Change your master with this shit. Like, this shit is a blessing. Stop kicking this. Don't kick this so funny shit to the curb, man. Like I said, what it is a lot of people ain't taking advantage of their situation. What I mean by taking advantage of it is just doing it the right way. Hey, the best shit ever happened to me. I ain't gonna lie. It saved my life too, and it just upgraded me to a whole different person. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. That's all I gotta say. Last card on your message, feminine. Back to the stress. There ain't nothing you stress about. If anything, you put that shit on you, and you don't need to fall back. Even that serious. Like, for real, like, you got too much going on for you to be stressing over anything. Stress is just a sign. It's a sign something internally is going on. It's a sign that physical things is going on that you're probably going through a lot. Breathe, stress. What was that? Breathe, stress, shake, let it go. Just let it go. Final card, your message, Six of Pentacles. This is homeostasis. Subconsciously going to the future. We have this homeostasis rank. Homeostasis, this is a 60%. It's the step after the dark night of the soul, which would be like a 50% failure on a pinnacle level. Dark night of the soul is just you going without something. Maybe you're twin right now. Maybe a job right now. Maybe something, it's a pinnacle you're going without. But you're at the step after it. It's going to be okay. This is an okay energy. Not energy you stay in, because it ain't even passing. Next step would be passing. This ain't failure, but it ain't passing. Thus, it's D. D is the shit you gotta make up, don't you? Feminines. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything always ends up okay. God always got your back. Even when you think you're going through shit, you really don't, because it doesn't, it's never like, God don't give you shit that you can't handle. It's disappointing, it's difficult, it's kind of like, I don't know, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. But hey, you still in the game like EA. Keep going. Keep going. This shit is built for you to be the best person you can be. Be that first. And then work on your master, because that's your job. You know what I mean? It's your job. Part of your job is making your master a completely different, transformed creature just like you are. He made you who you are. She should be here, you know, rocking. Doing that same favor. That's the message I got. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I do got a personal reading to do. I'm gonna do that first thing tomorrow. I got you. Deuces.